So what will be your name now?
My name is Amaka Stephen.
Amaka?
Yes.
And you dey drive keke?
Yes.
How long did you drive keke?
It's going 2 years now.
My name is Dr. Wilson Oviedo. I work as a GP in Birmingham, UK. I was in Nigeria for the burial of my friend's father, late Pa J. A. Ogedengbe. So I took after the funeral on Monday, the last Monday, I took a coach from Warri to Lagos. We got to Lagos about 2:40 in the afternoon, and as we swung the doors open at the motor park, she came out and said, "Do you want keke?" And another chap said, "Do you want a taxi?" So I thought they were walking for those drivers, soliciting passengers, you know. So I said, okay, I'll go with keke. What's the big deal? Home's nearby. So we were walking towards the rickshaw vehicle, and I was waiting to see a driver come out. And as we got close, she sat in the driver's seat. I said, "What's going on here? Where's the driver?" She said, "I'm the driver." So I put my suitcase in the back seat, and she was about to start. I said, "No, no, no. Are you sure you're the driver?" She said, "Yes." So I now brought up my phone and said, "Okay, I need to interview you." And because I was quite impressed with the fact that she was the driver of the car, because it's a hard job, you know. And that's how I met her. So at that point in time, I was just doing the interview. I knew nothing about her. So during the interview, she was answering the questions, and I now knew more about her. Now you buy this keke yourself, or person buy for you?
No, I purchase.
Hire purchase. So you go to pay monthly?
Yes, weekly.
What time did they wake up for morning to start
6 o'clock.
6. You go work to when?
6.
12 hours straight.
Yes.
You get children?
Yes, I get children.
How many?
I get 4 children.
4. Your husband, they work?
Yeah.
Because I thought she was a good example to people who needed financial assistance. Because many times you have this urgent 2K syndrome, which we are all exposed to. You see people, ladies saying they won't go out with a guy who can't buy an iPhone, who hasn't got a car, who can't buy their hair, and they are broke, and they are saying they can't go out with a broke person. And I found that quite, absolutely ridiculous, because if you're broke, why do you want a rich person? So she was someone who was making things happen for herself with a hard job. And I found that very, very inspiring. The other side of my interest was because my mom, when she came to Nigeria from UK, she came May 68. And by June, the 5th of June, 1968, she's got a job in NCR. She's working. And she worked all her life. She retired. She got other jobs. And she worked till about 18 months to her death, supporting her family. So when I see a woman, when I meet people who are working and supporting their family, I actually think of my mom, and there's an emotional attachment. The other side of the coin is I've had interaction with ladies who also will not be appreciative of what you do for them. Let's just put it that way. So who are sort of, have that sense of entitlement to another man's wallet, another man's pocket. But she was somebody working and supporting her husband, not making ridicule of him because his income cannot meet the bills of the family. So he's monthly paid and she brings in money weekly, daily, So I found that very inspirational. So I thought I'll put a video and show it put it on my Facebook. And I told her that anybody come to me for urgent 2K, now you are going to show as example, So that was where, and I didn't take her phone number. She took me home and bye-bye, and that was the end of it. You're doing very well.
Because if it's monthly salary, before the salary will come, I've already chopped the salary. Before it will come, we'll now start paying credit.
I put the video up about, I put it straight away about 3 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, a lady sent a message and said, "How much is left on a hire purchase?" Then I told her, I don't know. I've just come back from funeral. I want to rest. I don't know. And I don't have a number. So I sent her a message on Facebook Messenger which she didn't reply because obviously she must have been at work. And she now, the next day, I was going on my run. So I thought I'll just run to the motor park and wait for her and to get her number. So as I got dressed, about to go out, she replied on Messenger and I got her phone number and she told me it was 700K. So I passed the message back to the person who had asked. That person was in London. And I had to do my photo shoot and pack. I was flying out of Lagos that evening. So I thought, let's see what this lady will say about, does she want to donate? Does she want to pay off the money? I didn't know. So I just left it. Now, in the evening, at about 7 o'clock, we're driving to the airport. I got alert that she donated 100,000. So I thought, so since somebody has donated, my hands are now tied. We have to start an appeal, because somebody has donated. It's 700 required. We have 100, 600 to go. So I put on Facebook that I'm doing an appeal for this lady, and please, could you donate? So people started donating. Many people wanted to be anonymous, so I just made a list so that I will remember who donated. A classmate of mine made a significant contribution and took us over the line. So once we took over the line on Friday, I was shocked, because this is somebody who I don't know, who I've met only once on Monday. And by Friday, we've raised the money. So, but I started, is a Nigerian factor, I started thinking, what if the guy who owns the keke takes the money and refuses to give her the papers? What if they try to bully her? So I rang my friend who he's an Ateo getting, but he's quite kind. He agreed to go and meet the guy who owns the keke, read the papers, so that the guy himself knows that they are people. So you can't try and, chance this girl, So my friend went over, looked at the papers, met the guy, spoke to her, and agreed everything was genuine. At that time, we had raised 930,000. So what I decided was I gave the 700 directly to the owner of the keke, and I transferred the change of 230,000 to her. This was done yesterday evening. So then I put the thing on Facebook so that all the people who made donations can see that the money's been paid, and we've had a very good end to the whole thing.
Congratulations, Amaka. So what do you have to say to friends of Dr. Wilson? Amen. Thank you, Mr. Frank. We're very grateful. Thank you.
We've given out the money yesterday, and somebody actually donated. I just saw a donation today. So even though we had 17 donors, I was the 17th. I've started number 18 who donated today. So a few other pledges. When I get the money, I'll pass over to her. People should have dignity in labor and stop all this nonsense of, because somebody says hello to you, he should pay. For relationship should be paid. Romantic relationships is you should hire your romance. Is on the highest bidder. So you can't commercialize human relations. So those are the lessons I've picked from this. That is Amaka on the keke, taking me home. So seeing is believing. Make nobody talk. Say, look at her driving the keke. And this is me going home. Bye bye, everybody.